Niger State government donates 25 operational vehicles to Nigeria police. On the foreign scene, Ukraine set to shift from United States dollar to link currency more closely to euro. And in sport, Flying Eagles head coach reacts to team's stalemate against Kenya in ongoing under-20 AFCON. Now the details. I am Dele Agadumo. To enhance residents and tourist experience through effective service delivery, the Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture has established a robust relationship with the creators of My Lagos app, a digital one-stop solution to integrate tourism, hospitality, transportation and entertainment activities across Lagos State. Special Advisor to Lagos State Governor on Tourism, Art and Culture, Idris Aregbe, expressed enthusiasm about the My Lagos app when he hosted Ifeoma Chukwu, the convener of My Lagos app, at his office in Alausa. Aregbe applauded the app, especially as Lagos prepares for its iconic Dirty December festivities. He emphasized the importance of early stakeholders' engagement and revealed plans to organize a two-day event to unveil the state roadmap for the festive season. The special advisor encouraged organizations, promoters, and event planners with activities scheduled for the Dirty December period to formally register with the ministry, stressing that the process is critical for ensuring coordinated scheduling, compliance with safety standards, and access to state-level support and promotion. The Lagos State government has taken its call for youths across the state to seize the opportunity presented by the ongoing 89 regular recruit intake RRI exercise of the Nigerian Army to Igbondo Ikotun Local Council Development Area and Ikeja Local Government Area. Speaking during the sensitization visit to both locations, the Secretary to the State Government, Bimbola Salu Hunday, said the initiative seeks to align with the federal government's directive for all states to contribute to the country's military strength. Salu Hunday, who emphasized that eligible participants must be between 18 and 26 and of Lagos State origin, urged communities and local leaders to actively support the drive. According to her, the sensitization is not just about recruitment, it is about preparing young men and women to serve with integrity and excellence, and a call for communities to support and uphold the values that the Army represents. For her part, the Vice Chairman of the Igbondo Ikotun Local Council Development Area, Mojisola Badmus, highlighted the military's multifaceted roles, clarifying that the Army is not solely about combat, but also offers career paths in engineering, logistics, and administration, among other things. Also, the council manager, Ikeja Local Government Area, who was represented by the head of Admin and Human Resources, Jibril Olusegun, advised youths that having a career in the military is both a great privilege and a source of pride for their community. Ahead to the APC primaries scheduled for Saturday, 10th of May, the Lagos State government has issued a traffic advisory to aid free movement during the process. According to a statement signed by the Commissioner for Transportation, Oluwaseun Oshiemi, motorists will not be able to access Acme Road from Adini Jones, Latif Jakondi, and Acme Crescent ends as the entire stretch of Acme Road will be closed off to vehicular movement. Consequently, motorists coming from Adini Jones are to link Aromira to access Allen Junction and continue their journeys, while those coming from Allen can navigate through Aromira to link Ladipo Uluwole and access Guinness to reach their intended destinations. Motorists coming from Akilo Road will also be able to connect Wemko Road, link Latif Jakonde, or continue onto Omole to complete their journey. Members of the public are advised to plan their movement and avoid the area if they do not have any urgent business around Acme Road to ease movement and reduce congestion. Oshiemi assured that officials of the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASMA, will be on ground to manage vehicular movement along the affected corridor. Now to the rest of the stories. Niger State government has donated 25 operational vehicles to the Nigeria Police in a bid to boost security patrols across the state, particularly in major towns. This initiative is part of the state's ongoing efforts to strengthen public safety and law enforcement operations. Governor Mohammed Bago made the announcement during the passing out ceremony of 50 participants from the newly established Special Protection Unit Base 23, Mina. According to a statement by the governor's chief press secretary, Bologi Ibrahim, the vehicles will be allocated to the Niger State Police Command to enhance its patrol capacity, especially in urban areas where security concerns are most pressing. Governor Bago also revealed that the state government was collaborating with the police to construct barracks on the outskirts of Mina to further enhance security coverage in the four corners of the state capital. The National Inland Waterways Authority, NIWA, in collaboration with Lagos State Waterways Authority and Brass Marine, has launched a joint safety campaign to promote best practices and reduce accidents on Lagos waterways. Area manager of NIWA, Sarat Buraimo, who said the partnership represented a critical turning point, emphasized that the safety campaign would involve sensitization programs, operator training, and stricter monitoring of boat operations. Buraimo noted that operators who flout safety regulations like overloading, lack of life jackets, and poor maintenance must know that they are being monitored, and regulators will not hesitate to apply sanctions where necessary. Also speaking, LASWA General Manager Oluwadamilola Emmanuel stated that the collaboration among government agencies, private sector players, and boat operators is to curb accidents and protect lives on the waterways through robust cooperation of all relevant stakeholders. Now to foreign news. Ukraine Central Bank Governor Andriy Pishny says Ukraine is set to consider a shift away from the United States dollar, possibly linking its currency more closely to the euro amid the splintering of global trade and its growing ties to Europe. Pishny said greater volatility in global markets and the probability of global trade fragmentation are forcing the central bank to review whether the euro should be the reference currency for Ukraine's hryvnia instead of the dollar. He stated that the dollar dominates international trade and accounts for the majority of global reserves, stressing that major economies, including Saudi Arabia and Hong Kong, peg their currencies to the dollar. But under President Donald Trump, the U.S. has unleashed a trade war by introducing what could be the highest tariffs in a century, a move that has prompted some observers to question the future role of the dollar as global reserve currency. In our sports, Flying Eagles head coach Aliyu Zubairu has reacted to his team's stalemate against Kenya in the last Group B game of the ongoing Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations tournament in Egypt. The Flying Eagles forced the Rising Stars to a 2-2 draw in their final group game. Zubairu stated that it was not an easy match as the Kenyans made things difficult for the Flying Eagles in the game. He said the Kenyans have played 2 games previously, which they lost, so they did not want to leave the competition without getting a win. Zubairu assured Nigerians that the team wants to go to the World Cup, so they must win the next match and start preparing immediately. And that ends our news at noon. Just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us on like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that under the Sanwo-Olu administration, 18,000 teachers were trained under Eco-Excel? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news are the highlights of the major stories. To enhance residents and tourist experience through effective service delivery, the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture has established a robust relationship with the creators of My Lagos app, a digital one-stop solution to integrate tourism, hospitality, transportation and entertainment activities across Lagos State. The Niger State government has donated 25 operational vehicles to the Nigeria Police Force in a bid to boost security patrols across the state, particularly in major towns. Also told you that Ukraine Central Bank Governor Andrei Pushny said Ukraine is set to consider a shift away from the United States dollar, possibly linking its currency more closely to the euro amid the splintering of global trade and its growing ties to Europe. And in sport, Flying Eagles head coach Aliyu Zubairu has reacted to his team's stalemate against Kenya in the last Group B game of the ongoing Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations tournament in Egypt. For contact at the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast compiled by Mojid Ololade. I am Dele Agadumo. Good afternoon. Thank you for listening.